let's get in the last part of this shift day. We are about to finish this daily tasks over here. So we have to do you feel like derogating your knowledge, your wisdom, even your the capacity of working effectively and efficiently? What do you think about your career, man? So if you are in the process of diminishing your knowledge, then how can you deserve? How can you be that person? You don't have that ability to what expect as a good person, as a mentally strong. You won't have that kind of things in life. So what other people will expect from you? They are not gonna expect anything from you because you can cogitate in life. And then how what do they will get after cogitating within you and at you? So they feel like it's better to contemplating you instead believing in you, man. So this kinds of perception things may you might you are actually gonna suffering from it. You are not actually feeling like you are suffering at this time, but you are gonna feel and you will suffer from all these things, man. I'm recommending and I'm saying, truly saying, bro, so I have even your journey is really engender, you know or something like that. A lot of dirtiest things are with you, and they might have happened to you. But one thing you have to remember: never feel like that in that way, because you are over here to work away career, and then even you can do. Even a lot of people are come to pressure at you and ahead of you. Let them pressure, man. They're not gonna anything from their career, and even they are feeling they're saturating it themselves. They feel like they're just lying with themselves and in their career, and that's way they feel like they're satisfied. They feel like they must have to feel, but this is a psychological things. If you're not working over your career, then what you will get from your career? No, you're not gonna career. You're not gonna get anything in life. So I don't want to assure anyone, what I will get after assailing at any person, So that kind of I have sometimes I can supplant. Supplanting is also necessary in life instead of the people who are so boring in tradition. Hideous who don't have the awareness what is actually your success and what is hard work. So they don't even know the meaning of all these things in life and how they can work on their career and how they can hard work. So this is really hard and tradition also might be often right if a person don't even know that what to do in life, or you know sometimes your journey can be how like appreciation or exciting, some, but somehow you must have control of the career and your mental state, status and conditions. So if you have them, now nobody's gonna push you towards negativity because you are so aware. So you have to be aware. If you are actually in the process of percolating yourself, percolating yourself, and you have to percolate even your wisdom, your knowledge, whatever you have, whatever about whatever you are thinking, so that's you must not improve yourself to engage in that kind of disputes, controversies, you know so sometimes you have to agriculture to get the things and the someone's experience. You have to experience, but you mustn't have to what agriculture their what culture, or their whatever they are actually uh, amplifying their they are actually doing anything over there by saying I have to do anything at any cost. So in this way they are doing all these things over here, but nobody's caring about all these things yet. So sometimes you come to say how disgusting this thing is, but we have to speculate over everything and we have to reach that conclusion. Only in that case we come to know what is actually wrong and uh, right, and that's it. Even this is a humanistic things, but people just come to things that this is just a transitory. Someone's transitory life will is not gonna get anything and give you us anything in life. But what you mustn't have to. But instead of doing anything in life, you mustn't have to continuate, not contaminating over anything. You will get nothing after negate, you know, anyone's meaning, anyone's perspectives and perception. You are not gonna anything in life, and the only thing you will deserve that you won't get anything, because you are not actually. uh, what doing anything, and you want to detest your journey, your that kind of empire. You can't control about, you can't have control, so that's why I'm over here to talk as a free, as a friendly, so that kind of vibe I have to maintain. So if I'm going to maintain, so all these things can be came in balance, and we have to keep keeping all these things in balance is a really crucial and essential thing of the life, and all these things that matters in life, so that's all things matter, man. So even I'm arguing over any topic or anything like that, but I have to keep moving ahead. So only in that case, I feel like I'm actually working out over my career, and that's really matters in life, man. Otherwise, how can I control my urges and triggers over them if I'm not actually investing that kind of energy into my career, into my these kinds of activities, the daily activities. I have to invest. Only in that case I can able to go ahead towards positivity, towards my career, and that's all I want, and that's all I want in my life. And I feel so proud if I'm actually going through ahead through positive mentality, concentration, consciousness, discipline, inspiration, motivation. Sometimes motivation people come to say this is just temporary, but I'm not over here to lead myself from that kind of what uh, temporary motivation, transitory. I'm not a follower of transitory motivations or something like that. I'm the permanent person who. I'm not a person. I'm not saying. I'm saying whatever whatever is feeling from my mouth, but I must have to care about all these things, man. I must not have to say anything that can influence, and that can even be malleable things for other people. They come to assume all these things in life, but I'm over here to work as a good person. So that's all I want. So I feel like I have to go ahead, man. No matter what is actually happening behind or something like that. But one thing, if I'm going to care about my career, that kind of things are ahead of me. In that case, that will be really appreciating for me, and for the people who are busy actually working about the career, and all we have to focus on all these things. And people who believes in consistency, persistency, they're actually gonna get something really precious and exciting in life, because they deserve, man. And I feel like, and I also feel like I have to say all these things over here, because if a person knows the value of his existence, the sacrifice and the struggle, the whatever is their parents has done for that person, but he's just neglecting, and as working and seeing as a really how reckless and reckless person, so what kind of hope their parents will have, man. They won't have anything. So this is the time that you can, if you can invest this time on you, within the power that whatever is within you, that will actually came into reality. And that's why, and that will really be so how, or I can't even imagine how beautiful and uh, solemn that journey will be in life. But nobody's over here to hard work over their career. They're just making excuses, and what they deserve from their life, they are not gonna get anything. That as I have actually expressing and sharing all these views and opinions over here, they're not gonna have anything. So God, they don't deserve, man, because they don't deserve. If anybody feel like I'm afraid of falling in life, falling of taking that decisions, or falling of investing time of your career, in that case, how if they're just busy at getting entertainment, then how can you imagine about their how would you imagine about their career, their future life? Nobody think about those people. But we have to think about it. We have our needs towards a career, and then the whole, we know what is happening in the future. And if you actually cognize, if you have to cognize towards a career. So if you are actually aware, then what will happen in the future if you are not actually working our career, and then you are just ignoring and neglecting all the people, and then your duties and responsibilities, obligation, what is around you and behind you. But how can you be that person, man? You can't be, man. You can't be that person, and then you feel like I'm not doing anything, and at the end you feel like it is better if I could die. So these kinds of impulses must come in your mind, man. So after that, you start what your that solitary journey will start, and you come them back. So that is also necessary to back that decisions in life. So after well, you can't know the meaning of life. Truly who is wanna be with you, and who has never with yours, and